Go back into your mum's puss.
Yeah.
How wild is that?
Yeah.
Imagine having a fight with an Aussie and being like, go back into your mum's puss. Like,
We are men.
Yeah.
alright.
Alhamdulillah.
Here's our hubby. Oh, look at this.
Paul,
Stop.
you look like you have mild retardation now. Good.
Bro,
Hold
you're
it.
such a
Don't
dog.
you looking
Why
at
is it
me?
that cyborgs always have a fucking American accent, bro? When it's the Chinese motherfuckers that
Yeah.
cool, they should be like,
They should
hello,
be Chinese because they'll
I
probably
am
develop.
the. You want to go to the robot?
That's
I
Vietnamese.
am in robot. Well, fuck, what's Chinese, bro? Fuck, same shit to me.
Your tangents
same.
are the best.
What's on your playlist?
My playlist.
No, not you.
All
Donkeyman.
Balkan tracks.
Full Balkan.
Full bulks.
Yeah.
Yeah. To
So-
the point where I sometimes forget English.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But how ethnic do you go with your Balkan tracks? Are you sort more
Ja-
like modern pop?
Let me show you.
Or full like
Let me show
Teta
you.
and Dragana and all that
Teta,
shit?
we don't discuss Teta.
Why?
No
That's
one likes
controversial.
Teta.
Why not?
Let's not do it.
Grome Moi.
Wait. Hold
Fuck,
on.
what a song, bro. I've shown you some of the...
Yeah.
I explained to Simon how Lady Gaga is influenced by Balkan music.
Yeah. Yolna
Through, what's her
Kalosha,
name?
man.
She hung out with that Ibrahimovic lady, that Satanist.
This. I'm talking this.
Go.
Just let it hit. Let it hit.
It hits hard already. Fucking Serbs, they stole all the Maso style.
First of all,
We're the best.
you guys weren't even a thing before we existed.
No,
alright?
we've always
Wait.
existed.
Shh.
Oh, you're slapping hundreds on the saxophone player.
Oh yeah.
You're
Smashing glasses at this point. This is
Yeah.
when you flip a table.
pouring alcohol and lighting it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
Tables are
You're
flipped.
burning down the wedding.
We're doing it
You've
now?
ruined the whole wedding. That's it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's wicked.
pretty crazy.
And
Alright.
that's all you listen to all the time.
On my way to work.
She's
my way.
full on shaking it on the way. Like
Yeah.
people are observing her
Yeah.
passing cars.
Window
are like,
down.
What the fuck is the
Window
car
down.
rocking?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Vape
wicked.
hanging out.
True.
Half of me hanging out.
Tit hanging out of the
Tit hanging out. Moot hanging out. All of it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
True
she's
junkie.
Have we started recording?
Yeah,
or-
bro,
oh,
we're recording,
fuck
man.
me.
We're
Alright.
recording.
Alright, let's get into it.
Welcome back.
Why is it so close to your mouth? Am I supposed to?
No, because I've got a dynamic mic.
Oh,
Well, it's not. It's a condenser mic, but it's really it's not sensitive.
so you have to like make
This is
out
like
with
a
it.
podcast mic, whereas those are more vocal mics, so they pick up a lot more.
Vocals.
Yeah.
Is it like when you see artists, you know, like when they're really close to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making
Be careful
love
with
to
that
the mic
microphone, bro.
and shit. Is that what happens?
It's $2,000 that mic cost me.
Fuck you, man. Too. You got ripped off, bro. Get you one for $400.
Yeah.
So is all this stuff around here like cashy stuff?
Some of it, not
Like
all
cashy collections?
of it. Not all of it.
No.
No.
Which mic did you buy for me the other day?
That's over there. I swapped that out because it was way too sensitive.
Whatever, man.
It was picking up.
You
It
know
picked up the
refunds.
aircon. It was fucking annoying. No. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Just not for podcasting. Fuck.
Yeah, whatever,
Calm
man.
yourself, bro.
Don't complain. Fuck.
Nah. A lot of it. Nah. Now that I look around, I got rid of most of the stuff actually from cashies.
Would you guys do dodgies for yourselves? Like, would you get something in to the back and be like, "This is Mickey"? What do we
All the
do
time.
to like write it off or like?
Not right at
Get
all.
a
but
Who are you
discounted.
talking to, bro? I used to write shit off
Did
all
you?
the time.
Yeah. Can't you tell?
Right. I used to write off phones, bro.
My boy.
I used to take so much shit, bro. It was so easy after you left as well, especially after you left, because I didn't feel guilty like I was betraying,
Yeah.
Me.
you know,
Yeah.
the person
Me.
who was in charge. So I was just like, bro, when they put me in charge of transfers,
Oh, yeah.
He transferred them right into his boot.
yeah, let's just see that things that were missing, and it was fucking Morwell's fault every single time.
Whose fault?
Morwell,
Fucking Morwell.
yeah,
Oh, they didn't get it, did they?
no,
They never
No.
arrived. They're going to be poor
No, bro.
things.
no. And Stuart was such a dumb fuck. He fucking loved me, so he never suspected me for anything.
He was a bit different, sure, wasn't he? I've seen him after,
Fuck
like,
off.
not long after, like, a while after. Recently, I seen him somewhere, and we had a hug. But he looked like he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He was running marathons and shit. Run, motherfucker.
Sorry, just a brief interview.
It's alright. So how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro.
Штема.
Nema ništa, šta ima sa tobom?
Svašta.
You know what's weird though? Massos can understand Serb, but Serbs can't really understand Massos.
We were born bilingual.
You're born full of shit.
I was
That's
born
what you're
bilingual, bro.
Yeah.
I was born speaking Masso in the household and knowing how to speak Serbo-Croatian with people outside the family. We understood it. We learnt it on TV because at the time it was part of Yugoslavia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So being Macedonian, part of Yugoslavia, obviously you speak your mother tongue at home and the whole country spoke Serbo-Croatian.
Yeah.
So you have to understand. You have to know. My auntie coming to Australia, my auntie's Croatian background, and obviously I had to understand her when she spoke to me. She spoke to me in, in Crow. So we never have that issue reverting back to Serbo-Croatian. So it's easy for us. But the Macedonian language is technically different in the way we say things. Like a lot of the words are identical, but there's certain inflections, certain differences, and specific words do vary. Like tomato, even in Macedonian, with this domat or patlijan. But you guys would say paradise.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean paradise?
You got chleb, kruh, leb.
No, it's hljeb,
Chleb.
Bosnian. Chleb.
Pučku mater, fucking
I dare. Alright, you fake wog. And then chleb, Serb, and then the Crows say kruh.
Kruh. And we say leb. Leb.
Leb.
Leb.
You leb?
Leb. Fucking.
I think it's an art form to be able to say certain words from the Balkans.
Fucking hell.
Like, what is the hardest word for you in the Macedonian language?
Oof.
Actually, let's save this because I don't want to. This is actually a good topic.
We are still recording, so.
Hardest word.
But he's not getting recorded.
That's alright. They don't have to be on.
His voices.
Yeah, my voice is there. It's very silky. Listen.
Yeah, the hardest word in the Macedonian language.
I can't pinpoint one at the moment that I'm generally puzzled with or anything. There are. I mean, I could probably Google. There are long, extensive words, but I don't know. I couldn't say anything specific.
I can literally take you down a list.
Go.
You ready? Yeah. So sit-ups. Doing some, sit-ups.
Yeah.
Trbušnjake. How disgusting is that word? Trbušnjake.
Okay.
Radim trbušnjake. Like, filthy.
Okay.
Blinker. Like, you fucking...
Žmigavac.
Žmigavac.
Yeah.
What is it? Like a speed hump.
Yeah.
Ležeći policajac.
Oh, laying down policeman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How wild.
Well, I remember when even the Croatians say guttering around the house is oko kuća pišalo. So, I'll translate it.
Sounds like
The
guys are playing The Sims.
oko kuća pišalo translation in English, direct around the house urinator.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it translates
Yeah.
to.
Like, even just like swear words though, you got to think about it. Mršu pičku maternu. Go back into your mum's puss.
Yeah.
How wild is that?
Yeah.
Imagine having a fight with an Aussie and being like, go back into your mum's puss. Like,
Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't have
perplexed.
come out in the first place. Mum should have swallowed. Yeah, it's full on. See, even our greetings, like you see each other on the street, you're like, hey, pichka ti mater, like,
Yeah.
It's like, hey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it's customary to swear at your mate when you see him randomly on the street, and if you don't, he'll be wondering what the fuck's wrong with this guy. Is he depressed? True?
Yeah.
So why isn't he swearing at me, man?
Yeah.
And we yell at each other, not because we hate. It's because we're just passionate.
Yeah.
Every conversation is at the top of your voice in a household.
But
Like,
you know what? I feel like not later and later, but I feel like later on in life, I'm starting to realize that I am so different with my culture to the Australian culture with how I conduct myself. Like, even in professional settings, like, I'll have moments where I'll crack jokes that I know for a fact if I was in a room full of fucking Balkans would be pissing themselves.
Oh,
but
wow.
like, Aussies are very like,
It's hard.
reserved. They got their HR. They care about
know.
human resources here. Like, you know, some jokes I've made, I've been pulled up on, and I'm like, this is like standard humor overseas. Like,
Yep. You're in that environment, in that profession where things are maybe additionally more serious than normal anyway.
I know that, but still, like, don't you think that, like, because the type of work is so hard, we should have a joke? Like, we should.
Maybe you should, but I don't
some
think,
dark humor wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, you should. In an ideal world, you would. But people are taking it seriously, I suppose. Maybe people are stressed out. You know how when people are stressed, they tend to be less jovial.
Yeah.
Am I right to assume that it's a stressful setting?
100%. Yeah.
It's probably a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
You can only imagine. But it is right, like a lot of the jokes get lost in translation.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my uncle's jokes would get lost. It's often about donkeys and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
My granddad was the same. It's the same from Spanish to English. There's jokes that you can make in Spanish that don't translate well to English.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, and how
I'm stoned as fuck.
and
I'm
some
like,
jokes can be a lot harsher in our language expressively. Like, so if you were to translate it in English, it's a lot harsher in English than it is for us when we say it to each other. Even though it's exact meaning.
Yeah.
No one's mother is safe.
No one's.
Yeah. No one's mother
Mothers,
is safe.
aunties.
Yeah. Dads.
It's more the auntie on my mum's side.
Yeah.
Vunya. It's always the vunya that cops it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In Macedonian, like, it's always the uncle, someone, vunya ti duk,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's a specific person that gets it in the
I
family.
don't understand.
Yeah, she gets it.
You're outnumbered with the Balkans tonight.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. It's Wog Central up in here.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
He loves it.
It's Broad Meadows in here right now.
Taylor's Lakes. Is it?
What?
Springvale. No, it used to be Springvale. Well, growing up in
It's
Southeast-
Altona North now.
Well, they're all Massos there.
Yeah. It's your
But-
people.
But Springvale here in the southeast was predominantly Yugoslavian back then.
Yeah.
Before the Vietnamese
You're
community.
joking?
Yeah. So 70s, early 80s, it was all Yugos.
You're
The
joking.
whole Springvale was.
I thought it was just predominantly Dandenong, Keezy.
Springvale was the hub back
Yeah.
then.
Wow. Wild.
But Keezy, I mean, and obviously expanded out from there. And you've got specific, like, I mean, the Bosnian community came down to Springvale. Was it Keysborough and Frankston? I know that a lot of Bosnians migrated after the war.
We've been through some shit. We've been through some trauma.
You personally or your country?
The people
The people.
from that region.
So has everyone in the world.
No, you're not wrong.
You know,
But we
Everyone received
identify
trauma.
with the trauma that occurred
Yeah,
there, so
yeah.
fuck everyone else.
we're just trying to bond.
Yeah, well.
You're
it's a
just
bit
ruining that
You
sweet
just flopped.
moment.
Fuck, bro.
Let's get
I've
into
been waiting
dating.
for
Are we waiting to get this topic for a while?
for her to get on the dating trip.
I
Go.
was waiting for him to be finished up with setting up
Put it on me.
Isaac Newton over here. I was waiting for him
Isaac
Newton.
to sort it out.
Fuck.
Didn't he discover the Ohm's law or something?
Yeah, he did a lot, mate. He's got a lot of rules.
You can't invent the Ohm's law. You just discover it.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah. You just discover that shit.
Like
yeah.
inventing music. You didn't invent it.
Well, maybe.
Cool.
Well, do you really invent anything then?
No, you discover.
Yeah.
Mankind discovers things.
Yeah.
Unless it's an object, you invent it. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
discover an object unless it was there before you.
Yeah.
Have you
I'm so
invented
glad I
any-
came here.
Have you invented or discovered
Why?
something?
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I fucking ask you.
Yeah, I
why
actually
not?
invented a mechanism for a toothbrush.
A mechanism for it.
fucked.
What does this mechanism do?
Turns your electric toothbrush
Education.
into a dildo.
Maybe, honestly, maybe something that isn't that.
You've invented something.
Nah. Like maybe like my form of an invention that
Yeah.
has probably already been invented by a million other people prior to me, but I'll invent something and be like, I fucking made this. Like
Like
this
a
is
toothpick, like ethics.
yeah.
You know what we do
Yeah.
in the Balkans? We cut up anything and use it as a toothpick. That's the best invention fucking any wog has ever done. True?
Yeah.
Anything can be a toothpick, a business card, a piece of plastic.
Corn, a little bit of corn. Like you peel the corn off, you use the actual
Anything that you can
green.
get. That's, yeah.
Yeah. Skin part. All right, let's get into dating.
Oh,
Let's get into it.
Oh, fuck. I haven't done that for a long time.
Let's get into
True.
it. Now I
Never
want to know
have.
where you guys are at in your lives. Tell me. What's happening? Romance-wise,
12 years
love-wise, wife-wise.
When you start, why us?
I want to know what's happening
Yeah.
with you guys.
Fuck, I'm running this show. No, no.
What I say goes.
Yeah. We are men.
Yeah.
All right.
Alhamdulillah.
Here's our hot. Look at this.
So there was two Afghan ladies that were shopping for dresses. One turns to the other and says, "Does my bomb look big in this?" Too soon?
Too soon from what? 9/11, bro. That was like 30 years ago.
I don't think they even did it. Have you ever seen an Afghan fly a plane?
Yeah. I saw them fly it into 9/11
Bullshit.
to the Twin Towers, bro. I saw it.
No
with
one
my
ever
eyes.
saw the pilots flying or
No,
the...
but you can hear them.
That's too soon.
It's not, bro. It was
It-
50 years ago. Get over it.
Still.
Fuck, worse shit has happened since.
Yeah. What?
Well, COVID.
No, worse.
It's
Maybe
funny.
what's happening
fuck
Israel,
was it?
Palestine now. That's pretty tough.
Over it.
Whatever. Who cares?
Over it.
Mad. All right, let's talk about dating. All right, how do we start this off? What do we...
But it's your brainchild. You're the one that wants to talk about
All right,
dating,
well
so go
then,
for it.
what do you guys personally think about the society now and dating now?
You're all fucked.
Yeah?
Everyone's on bloody swipe right, swipe left bull crap. It's unnatural.
Do you want me to hold it?
Please.
No, it's all good. Why would
Yeah.
I get you? You're the guest.
Thank you. Thanks.
Guest of honor.
Guest of honor.
VIP guest.
Residency
Where were
starting
we?
from tonight.
No, yeah, it's
Oh,
a
she's
dating. Oh, the puppy dog's there.
Get it. I want
Open
it.
the door.
I want it.
She's going to cover you in
Just push
fur.
the door open. She'll cover you in fur. Puppy.
I know.
Hi.
She lost it. That's it.
She's lost it. She's gonna get you all
Are
dirty.
you talking about the dog? I'm talking about Layla, bro. We've lost her. She's
I don't know,
off the
both.
podcast.
It's
They're
the
both
happiest
fucked.
I've ever been.
Look at her face. She looks like mildly
No biting.
retarded.
No biting.
Oh, nah.
Fool,
Stop.
you look like you have mild retardation now. Good.
Bro,
Hold
you're
it.
such a dog
What are you
sucker.
doing?
girl.
Are you gonna go
Hello,
back
my
out?
little Uncle Mladen here. Yes, you are.
Oi.
You're my girl.
Just a snippet of us with the dog.
Oh,
That's
you're
all I
so good.
was-
You're so sweet.
All right, you can go out now.
She doesn't know what to do with herself. She's going to explode.
So much love.
Okay.
All right, that was a good break. All right,
That was intense.
now tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about dating in this society.
Straight away, bro.
You're
I
fucked.
hear about people dating on apps and shit, and that's
Yeah,
your
that's
only
fucked.
choice now. And there's no hope for anyone. That's it. They found a way to neuter society.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man.
I just feel like dating now, people have lost all hope, really. All
Yeah.
sense of compassion, old school values. I think it's tough out there. It's really tough. Me being single, it's tough.
Yeah,
You know, going through the same stage all the time, like getting to know someone, doing the same
Yeah.
questions. What do you do for work? What do you do for work? Like, do you have any STDs? Like those, those types of questions you have all the time. But then crucial questions.
Well, I mean, it depends where you're finding these guys. Like, fuck it up.
No, but it's even tough to meet guys in like a setting, like in a bar or in a restaurant or whatever. I just feel like no one approaches anyone anymore. Everyone's used to just like
It's all
doing
the
that.
fun.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what's
It's
the
not
point
like
of
it used to
going
be.
out looking for a prospective partner if you're going to be on your mobile phone. Stay home and do it.
Yeah.
So it means someone like me, if I was to go back now, I've got a half a chance.
No, because you'll find someone else like you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you'll be right.
Yeah. I think
Unless you're going after people like Layla.
No, I'm cool. Hey,
What? Like 27-year-olds.
No, not. I'm just saying, if I'm, let's say, of that age, you know what I mean?
You
Back
probably
in the
just
dating.
gone plenty on
So
fish or
now it
something.
means that guys have half a chance these days. So
Yeah.
the dudes that are out there looking for girls, like she's saying it all now.
Yeah, but what do you mean by half a chance? Guys don't even approach women now
Yeah, but
to make it
You probably
half a chance.
you probably have
Self
double
a
the chance because you'll know that what to do.
Yeah, men don't approach.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe guys should start approaching girls now. They've got an opening. But guys are intimidated, man.
Why?
Because
You're intimidating.
as a guy,
Yeah.
if you see a girl that you like, firstly, you see someone that appeals to you. Yeah, you don't know anything about them yet. Visually, they appeal.
Yeah.
And most guys, I know from experience, if you see someone that you're attracted to, your normal sensibility, everything about you, is out the door.
Yeah.
Most guys can't even string two words together in front of a girl if they're attracted to her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intimidating.
Yeah.
And then, you see this chick next to the bar, confident, looking to meet, looking around. Most often than not, guys are intimidated just by that. They think, she's stuck up. I'll never have a chance.
I think a lot of it as well is people have inflated egos and people are scared to get their ego hurt. And so they don't want to be rejected, and it's a fear of rejection, really.
Fear of rejection, but you don't need to have an ego to...
But it's because it's that fear of rejection probably comes from because they're so used to doing it on their phone that...
Yeah, but why is
don't
everyone
know-
so
you don't know
scared of rejection? Like, why is rejection so scary
Because
nowadays?
because social media.
Have you ever been
Because
rejected?
internet.
No.
No.
Uh,
Then what the fuck are you talking
Exactly.
No,
about?
I have as well. I have as well, many a times. Like, that's what dating
By
is.
what? Cyborg?
Yeah. By fucking
I do
Stevie,
not compute.
Stevie Wonder.
Who is this bitch?
No, I've
he's
met
Indian.
some.
Who is this bitch?
An Indian
I don't-
cyborg.
Yeah. fuck.
Why are
Yeah.
you looking
Why
at
is it
me?
that cyborgs always have a fucking American accent, bro? When it's the Chinese motherfuckers that
Yeah.
cool, they should be like,
They should
hello,
be Chinese because they were
I
probably
am
developed.
you want to go to the robot?
That's Vietnamese.
I am you robot.
Anyway,
Well,
what
fuck,
was
what's Chinese, bro? Fuck, same shit to me.
Your tangents
same.
are the best. No,
Anyway, back
it's
to
tough.
dating.
It's tough out there, mate. I'm 27. I've got like nothing happening right now. Like, can you believe nothing's happening? And it's not just me. It's like a lot of my female friends and a lot of my guy friends as well. And I feel scared for the next generation. I feel like it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do as a female now. Like, how do I put myself out there without doing the dating apps, without...
OnlyFans. You get paid, you get lots of money, and you get lots of guys.
How do you find love in this society? How do you find it? Everyone's just so...
You don't look for love.
What are you supposed to
No,
look
you
for?
just-
Companionship,
No,
a good
dependability.
friend.
Someone that's going to look after you mutually, and you do the same for them. Someone that you can build a relationship with.
Yeah, but people aren't patient these days.
Oh, well.
Because of, how social media works, how those
Everything's so
apps
quick.
work. Everything's so quick. There's no
Everything's so
patience.
accelerated.
After one date, someone's like, nah, cut it off. How bad was that date that you have to cut it off that quick? Like, no one gives second chances anymore.
Yep,
No one actually...
move.
Yeah.
So even in real life, it's swipe.
Yeah.
Swipe, or whatever. Is it left or right? To know.
Ah.
I don't know.
Swipe left?
I don't use
I think
Tinder,
it's
bro.
right for yes, left for no.
Oh, this
So
one.
you've
I
been
think.
s-
All right.
People are losing interest quickly, which is understandable. I don't know,
But
man.
when did that start? I feel like it wasn't a thing when I was like, say, 18, 19. I feel like it only just started.
But no. See, that's the age thing. Younger youth, people, there's less inhibitions when you're younger. Yeah, you got less barriers. When you're young, you don't think
You're in a
about
bubble.
consequences.
You're in a bubble when you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's things. You're more likely to ask a girl. Remember when you were young, you're like, "Do you want to get with my mate? Like, you want to get? Like, yeah, let's get.
You want to get with my mate?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember that? It was easy.
Yeah.
Have you seen? When you, let's say I'll have friends over, right? And they've got little kids, and we've got little kids, and you see little kids just mingle innately. You don't even have to tell them; they just find a way. That's how it was when you were younger. You just find a way.
Yeah.
But now, as adults, there's so many barriers and walls built up. We all have our own personalities, and our own personalities are a wall to others.
Yeah.
A simple thing is a girl being normal, standing in a crowd amongst others and having a supposed stuck-up face. She's not even thinking stuck up. She's probably thinking, what the fuck have I got tomorrow I've got this, that. I fucking really can't be fucked being here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to, Guy's interested in her and she's in thought. He's thinking she's stuck up, so he doesn't approach. He's thinking he's going to be rejected before he even finds out.
Yeah.
He might not be. He might be someone that, as he walks in front of her, she's like, wow, who's this guy, It could happen. It could be that. He's never given himself a chance. So it goes both ways, though.
No, but you know what the theme is now for men? I've faced it a few times. So, like, I'll be out with a bunch of friends or whatever, and I'll see a guy that I know, like a mutual friend of mine, whatever. He'll ignore me the whole night, but he'll be in my vicinity, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a game.
And then
That's a tactic.
the next day, he'll message me, was that you at CQ?
It's a game. It's all bullshit.
Yeah,
He's
but
insecure. And also what he's trying to do is peacock.
It also sounds
It's
very
playing hard to get.
It sounds manipulative. It
Yeah,
sounds
it
like
is.
if
There's
you
a
were to
lot
get
of
into a
peacocking.
long-term relationship with that person, it would end up being very disappointing.
And you know what? I'm not saying this is just men. I think women too. I think women are so difficult in this society right
to
now.
handle.
Yeah, so difficult.
They're unmanageable.
Yeah. We've taken on this new role of being independent, being strong, independent women and whatever. But I feel like now we're just masculine. We're very masculine. And
Literally.
yeah.
Would you ever date a transgender person?
Probably not.
Would you?
Me?
Yeah.
Never thought about it until now.
Well, let's think
Yeah.
about it.
All right,
So
then.
let's say, right, someone who's
Date. So I'm
hot
just
as
dating.
fuck, right?
Are you
She's
like sleeping with them
Yeah,
or
yeah,
is it
like
just
full,
coffee?
Like you've got a chick and you're like, fuck, bro. Let's say your missus wakes up tomorrow and she's like, I've got the surgery, I've got a dick. Would you stay with her?
No.
No.
I got
No,
my
because
own.
you have to be into it as well. Like
Yeah, fucking oath.
you have to be attracted to that.
Penis
Yeah.
on women.
So you never.
No. Knowing if
Fuck.
let's say this human being in front of me, specimen, former male, now female, Thailand style, yeah? Like, indistinguishable from a regular
They
female.
got some goodies over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Big buck spend on that shit.
Yeah.
No. Fuck
Okay.
no. Knowing
Yeah.
that was a man before, it
Yeah,
just-
yeah, it's
it
fucked up.
doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
it doesn't come out like I don't have any attraction to men.
Yeah, yeah, no, I totally
Like,
get it. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no, I would never fucking do that shit. Either.
Yeah, this guy's
No, no.
so
No.
I've got a booking
Fuck
for
transgender people. No. Cancel me, bitch. No, I love them. Fuck. Well, dug that hole pretty quick. I love transgender people.
I love them too.
I don't.
Me too.
They're great.
I fucking hate them.
Yeah?
No. They're right. I don't know. I don't know what I think.
It's hard, huh? It's a tough one.
I don't like it.
I don't live my life thinking about those things.
I do.
I wake up.
Some
in the
people
morning, I'm occupied in my own thoughts.
My missus is
about-
pretty into it. She likes listening to it in
She's
podcasts.
curious
Mm.
about it,
Yeah.
about the social.
She doesn't like the whole men being allowed into female spaces.
Or
It's an
participating
invasion
in female sports.
of privacy. Yeah, all anything
That one
people
I
do,
don't
it's all-
understand.
I've got a daughter, so I can agree with that.
Exactly.
I don't
That's
want
why
my
it's all
daughter
good
being around. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, there's 3 genders, bro. There's male, female, and mental health, mental illness.
I thought you were going to say male, female, Mexican.
That's
That's racist. Chinese. Male, female, Chinese. Which includes all Asia. like-
well, statistically speaking, you're right.
yeah.
Well, population-wise, they're outnumbered.
They're
most.
technically a different gender, yeah.
Yeah.
Different species, to be honest.
So back to dating.
Yeah.
What clicked? What isn't working now?
Nothing, it just went over 20 yeah. Fuck. Story of my
Nothing's
life.
clicked yet.
So what would your advice be to women my age who got their shit together?
Approach. If you like a
DM
motherfucker, go up to him.
DM
Too
But
late.
what about old school values? What if I'm an old school type of
But
person?
you are. But sometimes you have to rest on some of those ideas.
That's the issue, though. If people start to think that, then they're not going to do that.
If you're adamant and you're not willing to flex, be fluid, you need to. You have to come out of your comfort zone.
Mm.
You have to probably let go of some of those things. Man, I can get you fucking married tonight.
I know. I can find an import tomorrow.
Don't worry about imports, man. They're
Tomorrow?
thick. Don't worry about imports.
Bro,
man.
we can do this
So
tonight.
hard. You need a completely. You're looking in the wrong places.
Where do you
should I
go?
look?
Where do you go? To find your men.
So I did
Nightclubs,
try
revs?
online dating, whether
Yeah.
it be someone you meet on Instagram, someone you meet, through friends on some form of social media. online dating, like Hinge. I've given that a crack as well.
I've got 3 on my door.
Do you?
You're so funny
No,
for an old
that's a dad
man.
joke.
Like it's such a dad joke. I dare.
He's unhinged, bro.
I've tried it all. I've exhausted avenues. I've gone on dates through friends, so like almost blind dates, basically being set up with someone. I've met them through certain groups that I've been a part of. Like, you know, I've exhausted the avenues, and like it's getting to the point now where I'm like, I'm over it.
All right. So these setups, what's the age? Let's say for you, what are they, like similar age?
Yeah, or like maybe I think the max I've gone on a date with is maybe like 5, 6, 7 years older than me.
Okay.
Kind of that.
Which is a normal sort of time frame.
Yeah.
Time frame.
Time
Six-
frame.
Like a
Age gap.
Age gap. I'm ethnic, bro. I can
It's a
fucking.
normal time frame.
Mate, it's got different. You know what I mean? So
that's
6 to
alright,
7
that's-
years. That's normal. That's expected.
So what's her
yeah?
time? How old time is
So
she?
you should be looking for people around that age gap, not
Yeah.
someone your age.
I'm not.
As a female,
I'm not.
Because
I'm
generally
looking
that's-
now at 27, I'm
Fuck,
looking 30
35.
plus minimum. So like if I can
Alright.
hit 34, 35s, I'm Mickey.
But
I'm
you know
happy.
that men mature
That's
later,
hard.
yeah.
That's hard.
100%.
It's
That's
It's
why.
hard to find
I-
someone that
Men
that
mature.
It is because they're
Yeah.
all either
Beyond their
married,
will.
Yeah.
divorcees who are going
Fuck.
through it mentally. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
it's tough. It's tough. You know, at this certain age, I feel like it was a lot easier at 21 to find someone and just kind of settle for the rest of my life.
So
But
you want to settle? Don't
No,
settle, bro.
I'm not gonna lie,
100%
but
no.
it looks this is panning out to be the premise of a movie.
Like what?
Your
what-
life.
We
My
could do
life.
something.
Yeah. Right. So you've become a lawyer, and you're going through hard times with your dating.
Love Actually.
Right.
no. Do you know what movie I am?
That's what we're
I'm
at.
Good Luck Chuck. Nah, listen. Every guy I've dated has found their life partner after me.
True.
How weird is that?
Well, how do you know? You don't know that yet.
No, I do. So,
Fuck people up, huh?
yeah.
But maybe you've been doing justice.
I think I'm doing God's work.
Yeah,
God's work.
amazing.
Listen. I've been on some nightmare dates in my time that I think have scarred me so
Tell
much.
us one. That one that comes to mind.
The worst one.
I've
the one
got
that's
3.
traumatized
You know
you the
what?
worst.
My close friends, they know these dates. Like I've told all of them.
Of course you have.
They've
You don't have to
you
say
know.
that. if
You're a
you don't
girl.
want
No, listen. They've fucking witnessed it and my
Oh.
trauma afterwards. I've got 3 bangers, right? So 3 really bad dates that I've been on. But there was this one date I went on, which will always be the funniest one, where I met this guy in uni, right? First year, he was in a different course to me, but somehow we had the same subject. So he had that subject, I had it as well. And like we ended up sitting next to each other and just like talking throughout the semester, whatever. He seemed like a normal guy. And by the end of the semester, he asked me out. He's like, you know what, like, do you want to grab some dinner or whatever? I was like, yeah, no worries, sounds good. Anyways, he takes me to China bar. I was thinking, you know, like dinner, but you know, Chinese people eat too.
Do they? They eat dogs.
And
Was he Chinese?
no, he wasn't.
I was gonna say,
he
there's
was
your first problem.
Italian. He was Italian.
That's another problem. Anyway.
Oh fuck yeah, Italian.
Fucking
Jesus.
Italians.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
go out on a date.
Wanna go out for dinner?
Oh, you like the fucking sausage, baby.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the Italians.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
stay away from Italians from
Yeah.
now on.
If you want damage, your furniture rearranged, you get an
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah.
So I go out to dinner with this guy, and my first issue was this was the first time I sat across from him and like actually listened to him for over an hour.
Okay.
And this man talked the entire time. I just sat there
Fuck.
and listened, and it wasn't even interesting stuff. He was talking about his ex-girlfriend that he missed, like all this stuff that you don't say on a first date with another girl.
Only on the second date.
And
Yeah.
then he started
you've had a
getting cappuccino foam in the corner of his
Is
mouth.
this guy Down syndrome? Like, what's
No,
the
he
fucking
just-
dating,
Dehydrated.
bro?
No, he was dehydrated and he kept talking. Like he
Symptom.
kept talking so much. And the whole time I'm just trying to, you know, you don't want to,
Puppy,
but you
You
want
should have
to.
done it. You
I should have. I should have.
You should have just cleaned it off.
Listen, after about an hour of him
This guy needed a
talking,
drink of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
after about an hour of him talking, he basically just looked me in the eyes, like dead in the eyes, and he's like, there's something about your aura that I just love. It draws me in. And me, the ethnic that I am, I didn't understand what he meant by aura. So I turned around and I was like, who? And he was like, no, your aura is pink. And I was like, oh, mad, like, cool. And he's like, I just want to be like honest with you deep down. Like, you know, I feel like I can really see something with you. And I think you should know this now rather than find out later.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, you're going to hit me with something like this, right? Anyways, he rips his toupee off. And
it was Mladen. Hey, bro. It's me. It was me the whole time. Psych. Gotcha.
So I'm looking at him. He's holding his hair in his hand. And I'm like, did that really just happen? But he's still got the sides.
Yeah, the
So
side
it was one of those things, you know what they're doing nowadays where they're like shaving the top, putting that toupee on, but they still got the sides. He still had the sides on, and I'm in complete shock. I was like,
how you not pissing yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm holding it in, right?
Fuck.
Then he's still talking, and I just start crying of laughter. But I'm, you know, when you're like just trying your best not to laugh.
Yeah, I do that.
And he gets so offended, he puts his toupee back on, but he puts it on crooked.
Fucking hell.
That's when I started to fucking laugh. To the point he gets up, walks out, leaves me with the bill, right?
Whoa,
like it was weird.
That was fucking planned.
My reaction was apparently so weird to him. Like I've never experienced anything like that. To this day, that was the funniest fucking worst day I've ever been on.
Fuck.
But
that's intense, man.
Yeah.
I've got something to tell you, bro. Yeah. So
But I got no hair.
I've got no fucking hair.
Take a look at this, baby.
Do you love it or not, bro?
You know what?
Do you want a root?
It's fucking shiny, yeah?
Fuck it. And if you don't want a root, you're going to pay for the bill.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with
That's
people?
probably what he does. He probably does that to get
That's
a
a
feed.
fucking good hack.
To get a feed.
That's free dinner.
Yeah, imagine
Mind
one day
you-
he's like,
I would have been wrapped.
Mind
I've
you,
got no hair, and he goes,
China bar, right? Meals over in China bar like 12,
been.
13, 14 bucks maximum. This guy ordered 6 fucking meals.
He took you for a ride.
He took me for a ride.
Did you see him again after that?
What a sick cunt.
No. The bill
He
was
vanished.
over $100 and something, right?
What a dog.
And I didn't see this guy again up until maybe
He didn't even graduate.
He probably quit the uni. But I saw him 2 years ago, right? Saw him at this bar, and I literally looked him dead in the eyes, and he just looked at me, and he just walked off and disappeared basically into thin air. Like, I've never seen anything like that. It was madness.
Wow.
That's just one bad date that I've been on. Imagine recovering from that.
Imagine that was your turn on bald people with toupees.
I mean, I don't have a toupee.
I know, I was going
I
to say.
qualified
You get one.
for one box.
You get one.
I'm getting a toupee.
But,
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
After that date, I decided to get set up by a friend, right? And she said this is a guy that she met at her gym who's like really close with her boyfriend, whatever. He's a decent guy, he's lovely, and he's not bad to look at. I'm like, yeah, mad. Like, after fucking toupee over here, like anything, let's get through it, you know? And so I was running late from work because I just got held up and there was so much traffic, and I told this guy, I'm like, look, I'm going to be like maybe 20 minutes late. Like, I'm so sorry. He was like, yeah, all good. I'm already at the restaurant. No worries. And I get there, I sit down. It's like this like burger joint, but it's one of those like cool like restaurant vibes, whatever. Sit down and I see that there's only one menu in front of me. I'm like, oh, maybe he ordered. I don't know why I was so flustered. I didn't even think to like ask him, did you order already or whatever. He was just like, oh, just like make your order. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so pretty much this lady comes over, she takes my order, no worries, she pisses off. I'm talking to him for about 10 minutes and I just realized there's nothing in here. Absolutely nothing. Like, he might be really nice to look at, but like literally it was a conversation. Like, I'd be like, so what do you do for work? And he'd be like, electrician. And I'd be like,
what nationality? Italian?
like, it was a weird, he was like Arab of some sort, but like he had a weird accent. Like, it just didn't make sense to me, right? And yeah, so the conversation obviously went nowhere. And then my food arrives and his food doesn't arrive. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, do you want to order? Like, did you already order? Is yours? I'm confused.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I got my food here. I was like, you do? He just whips out his meal prep. Just opens it up in this restaurant. And he calls the waitress over. He's like, can you just heat up my broccoli and my chicken? And she's like, we don't do that. And he's like, oh, please, like, I have a competition soon. I'm 12 weeks out. Like, I need to eat right. And I'm just looking at him like, what's going on? Anyway, she goes and heats up his broccoli and chicken, whatever, comes back with his meal prep. And then, he's talking to me. And as he's talking, he's spitting a lot. Like, it's not a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it. After an hour, I'm like, look, I got to go home. I'm tired, whatever. We go to the cash register and I'm going to pay for it. He's like, nah, step back. I'm like, all right. He's like, nah, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna treat you right. I was like, it's $17. Like, I can. No, he's like, nah. Anyways, he taps his card and his card declines. And I'm like, I can pay. It's fine. Like, I'll pay for my meal.
Bitch.
Yeah, like I can pay.
Got this.
And he's like, nah. Don't worry. Let me try my other card. He like taps that other card. That's not working either. And I'm like, at this point, I'm embarrassed. I'm like, okay, I'll pay. It's so fine. Like, you didn't even eat the food that was in this establishment. You brought your own. So that's so fine. He's like, nah, let me try my third card. He tries his third card. It declines.
Motherfucker's rich.
Yeah, declines. And I'm looking at him at this point. I'm confused. And he's like, oh, it's because I bought a jet ski the other day. Maybe the bank fucking cut off my, my funds at the moment. Maybe they thought it was someone else, whatever. I was like, okay, I'm just going to pay for it. So then I pay for my meal. And as we're exiting, he's like, oh, do you mind giving me a lift?
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, how'd you get here? He was like, by bus. And I was like,
oh, he's a keeper.
I was like, yeah, mad. I'm like, I think there's a bus rank like over there. Like, you go for it. I'm sorry, I'm going the complete opposite direction, blah, blah, blah. And he got so mad. He was like, you're a fucking slut. Anyways, walked off.
Oh.
And I was like,
whoa.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Good friends you got?
Yeah.
What the
fuck? You know what? I went up to that mate afterwards. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, do you understand who I am? Like, we've been friends for a long time, whatever. She's like, actually, it came from my boyfriend who thought he was a decent guy in the gym. Obviously, they didn't know each other outside of the gym.
What are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Gym bro.
Supersets and shit.
Yeah.
Squats.
So that was that day.
It's a genius to talk about fucking deadlifts.
Fucking hell.
And then third day I went out to dinner with this guy who looked very fancy. I met him on social media. He took me to a very swanky place, like, it was very, very nice. He dressed good. He smelled good. Like, he was looking fine. We had a decent date, whatever. And I always have this thing where I carry a little bit of cash on me because there's so many times where CommBank doesn't work. Yeah. I can't transfer anything. I can't pay for anything with my card. Like, I just get that fear. I always have a little bit of cash, right? Yeah. And I remember throughout the day, I was like, oh, I just have to go to the bathroom. Like, I'll be back, go do my business, come back, sit down, and finish up the dinner. Goes all good, whatever. We head to the register, of course, and he's like, no, I'm paying, whatever. I have trauma from the guy before. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, no, I'm he's like, I'm paying. He takes out his wallet. He takes out his wallet and he pays in cash. And I'm like, you carry cash as well? He's like, yeah, always. Yeah. I'm like, oh, me too. That's mad. He's like, yeah. Anyways.
He's a fucking drug lord.
It's funny how that's like, that's what you're trying to find common ground.
Yeah, that was the only common thing I could find. Yeah. Anyways,
no cash. No.
Afterwards, I get home and nothing. He texts me afterwards, whatever, all good.
How long?
How long what?
Did he text you after the date?
Maybe 20 minutes. I was still driving. Like,
got onto it straight away.
Yeah, got onto it straight away. I'm like, okay, so maybe this will lead to a second date.
He's thorough.
Yeah.
In the morning, I go and get a coffee before work and I go to take cash out. There's no cash. And I'm like, when the fuck did I spend this cash? I'm full confused. This man robbed me while I left my bag at the dinner table to go to the
And
bathroom.
paid for dinner with your
And
money.
paid for dinner with my money.
He's a keeper.
Fuck.
He's a hustler, bro. He's my sort of guy,
That's
man.
the shit,
Fuck,
bro.
Man, I got so many more stories. Like, that's why I'm saying I'm good
Bro.
luck, Chuck. Because there's no way.
What's with dudes?
Yeah. There's no...
Fuck.
Let that sink in.
Holy
Wow.
fuck. That blows my mind. I can't believe people are so dumb, man.
And I have a lot of guy mates, just like you guys, where I'll be like, what's your worst date? And you guys will be like, oh, you know, she didn't talk that much.
I never had
Or-
any bad dates.
Yeah.
I
There's-
only ever dated girls that I liked anyway, and I pretty much sort of like had a feel, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you had bad dates?
I've never been
Yeah.
on a date
No
before.
guy I know has
I've
had
been on a
that bad
date,
of a
but
date.
not like as a first date or anything. I've been with my missus for 12 years. Before
Doesn't even
that,
have a calendar.
Before that, you know.
Yeah, no shit.
What's a date, bro? Fuck.
Date. It's good for your digestive system.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've had one of those.
Yeah.
No, like,
Let that sink in.
That's harsh.
And that's the society now. Like, that's what we're dealing
I'm
with.
pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky that I found.
I have an interesting date. I remember one time I took this girl out. I went. She brought a friend along, and I liked this girl, and I've seen her around before. So eventually, I don't know how we hooked up to go for it. I think she asked me anyway. We went. She brought a friend along. And that was interesting, dating two girls at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't mind.
Of course, I'm sure you didn't. Yeah.
Then we dropped her. I think her friend left, or we dropped her off. I think her friend met up with her boyfriend, and then it was just me and her. And then I remember, like, we went to Eleanor. Remember, Edith Vale, you remember the beach, Gnatok, Edith Vale, when you go at the car park on the beach?
Do I remember Edith Vale?
Anyone.
Did it disappear?
Oh, no, I was
No,
going to say, where the fuck did the beach go?
Yeah, it was so long ago that we actually used to go for that, you know what I mean? Just to park there, you know. Now these days I'd go there to the beach if I had to. So anyway, we park there, and we're doing our thing, and she's like, oh, I'll let you go further if you become my boyfriend.
So, bro, what are you, 12?
I'm like, I don't want to be your boyfriend.
Wait, how old were you at this point?
20?
20.
Yeah.
How old was she? Was she 12?
She was like, out my age, 18.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And like, guess who broke it up? The cop.
Oh, really?
On the window with his torch. Duk, 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 duk.
Fuck.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Bro, well, she's
Try
just
not to
gonna
be a
get
boyfriend.
further. I was going to get... Oh, yeah. Like, she's trying to rape me.
Try not to have a girlfriend.
She's trying to blackmail me.
Yeah, but nothing happened, bro. I didn't want to be a boyfriend.
Yeah, okay.
I should've.
You know, you could have done it and then not been a boyfriend.
I was trying to be honourable, so I just dropped her off.
Just anywhere.
But I was like,
Is that why Edith
it was
Vale's
to the
gone
side.
from
It
your
was
mind?
there. It was like, you know when you, like, if you're a pilot, you're landing a plane and you got the lights, like,
No, I've never really
and the guy's
driven.
like, she was like that. She was like
Yeah, okay.
straight down the runway. I was like,
Yeah.
about to, and then no, I bailed. I pulled that cord. I was like,
Fuck, imagine you're like, the tips in. You can only do this if you pick
it
my
was
boyfriend.
navigating. But honestly, bro, I was about to sort of, I was
Yeah.
edging my, like that, and she's like, be my boyfriend. I'm like, no.
No. I ain't a
I'll
boy.
put
I'll
it
be
back.
a man friend,
And,
bitch.
we picked her up one time. I was with friends,
Yeah.
and my mate was driving. And all of a sudden, we're picking these girls up from Odeon, or yeah, something like what's that one? The nightclub where the casino is near the where the arcade is downstairs. There used to be a blue something, like it was a nightclub. Anyway, we picked her up from there.
Okay.
Her and the same friend, and I'm in the back seat with them.
True.
And I go, you know what? I said to her, I go,
I'll let you suck my dick if you be my
I
girlfriend.
let you off. I said,
That's what I would have said.
pretty much that's it. That was it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we bumped into each other one more time after that.
Can we name her? Does she have a name?
I can't tell you her name.
Elga,
Elga. Svetlana.
Andrina.
Oh yeah, that was my
Yeah.
ambition.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's something, but still...
It's no toupee.
No,
It would have
no,
been
no
interesting if
toupee.
you were like, oh. I'm going to tell you something.
Oh,
I'm a
I'm
big
bald.
fan of Sinead O'Connor.
big fan.
It's rough out there, guys. It is rough. Secure what you've got. It is rough.
No, I'll be good out there if I had my chance again. I'll be all right.
You reckon?
Fucking oath.
What would your one pickup line be?
I don't have
all right,
pickup
no.
lines.
Let's set the scene.
I don't do pickup lines.
Hey,
I've
let's
never had
set
a
the
pickup
scene.
line.
You want some candy?
I can say shit.
No, let's set the scene, right? We're at a club, okay?
Yeah.
Or a bar, whatever. There's some music.
Who am I? I'm the DJ.
Right? DJ. All right? And I'm just the girl. All right?
I wouldn't approach you for starters.
Okay, then how would you kill it if you were single and if you
Because
had your
Mladen's there in the corner going,
Fucking, she wants me. She wants me. You know, she wants me.
No. Honestly.
How would kill it? Firstly, I wouldn't go to a club.
First of all,
I'm not going
you're
to a
talking
club.
over me. First of all, we're
Sorry.
setting the scene. Club
That's it.
music. All right, club music, go.
You're setting the scene.
All right, I'm in the club. Hit on me. What's your one go-to line? All right.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's going on?
Nothing much. What about you?
Oh, same old, just here with my mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, already got your attention, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How are you gonna reel me in?
I'm reeling you in.
Are you gonna do
Pretend I'm a
that?
fisherman on the dance floor. I'll be like, come on. I don't know. I'll be a dickhead. I don't know. I wouldn't reel you in. I wouldn't expect anything to happen straight away.
No, but every guy has a
move.
move, a line. You know this one where it's like.
Can I tell you something?
No, wait. Come here. Right?
It's-
and then you come here,
Yeah.
right? And then
You want some
you
candy?
say,
Are you
no,
teaching me?
you say, look what I could do with one finger.
Imagine
Imagine
what I
two.
can move. Oh my god, she's got me there.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
see, I'm not like that. I'm not the sort of person that I could be verbal with someone at a club. I feel, you know what I mean? Does that make
Wait,
sense?
club music again. Go.
I feel like I really can't speak to you properly. Do you want to like fucking talk somewhere else? You want to go to the smoking
What?
area? You don't smoke or anything. I know,
What?
but fuck it, let's talk anyway. Do you know what I mean? Can I get you a drink?
I fucking
what do you
hate
drink?
that. That's the worst.
I fucking hate loud.
Then you
I
have to
wanna
fucking get
talk
into
and-
sign language.
See,
Like,
I had a friend.
you ain't good.
I had a friend. Okay,
So I sound like a
so
fucking
I'm not the
retard.
guy. Visually, I'm not gonna win a race at a nightclub. My mates would always my mate would be like, he wouldn't say nothing,
Yeah,
and then the girls would be like, "Oof, I wanna."
Who's that watermelon?
Yeah,
head?
who's that? Who's that kid? Who's that guy? And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm always like, but then he would speak to them, and then they'd come to me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
We'd have a conversation in a more quiet setting amongst us
Decoy.
as friends.
Decoy.
Yeah, he'd lose. He
Slip
couldn't
in.
sustain.
At one point, you slip in the date rape drug.
Yeah, it's called. No.
You know what it's called.
Spanish
but you don't want
fly.
everyone's house to
No,
know that
no
you know
date
what it's
drug.
called.
No.
All right, what would your setting be? All right, club music, go.
I
Club
wouldn't be seen at a
music.
club. I'm not a club person.
All right, let's do more
Legend B, Lost in Love.
Mexican bar.
Go.
Hey, Vato, what are you doing, man? Why'd you look at my girl, homie?
Hey, man.
You
I
got a
didn't
fucking
mean to,
problem?
bro.
I'll fuck you up.
Sorry, I'm cross-eyed, homie.
I'm gonna cut
I'll
you,
go-
ese.
I look at everyone, bro. I'm sorry, bro. See, I don't
Picha
know.
mayate, Holmes.
Hey, baby, órale.
Hey, give me a cerveza.
Órale. Chupa, chúpalo.
Chúpame pico, puto.
Órale. Yeah.
He's gonna get some conchita.
Conchita. Yeah.
Hey,
Órale.
do you want to see my salsa? I can do
Órale,
salsa
you want
for
to see my little taco?
Ooh, it's
I wrap my sausage.
chimichanga,
Chimichanga.
chipolata.
Órale, I got a little tortilla for you. It's little itty bitty, but it's alright.
Now you sound like an Eastern European. It's
It's alright.
Don't worry.
Got a little itty bitty little taco,
It's
but it's
okay.
alright. My burrito is ready for you.
Why is it that European men
Yes.
are much better than Australian men?
What's better?
As in,
Aussies
like,
are dumb, bro.
the approach, as in the
Conversating.
conversating, finishing it off, leaving you hanging.
We've got a lot to talk about where we come from.
There are also a lot of them very dumb.
No, a lot.
I've met a few dumb
Aussies.
Aussies.
We worked with one of them.
We worked with a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't know why Europeans. We do. I mean, I don't know. We even cross our
Even
legs more.
Spaniards. I feel like anything that has flavor and spice is
Oh,
just
good,
better.
yeah. It's truth.
Yeah. I mean, what's the chat now with Aussie blokes?
What are you going to talk about?
4-wheel driving.
Yeah. The footy. Who do you go for?
No one.
Do you like? What's your type of person? Do you like ethnics or do you like Aussies?
You know what?
I can set you up with an Aussie who's really fucking cool.
My ex-boyfriend
Benny.
was an Aussie. He was half Australian, half Serbian. But I honestly, his name was very Australian. So
What was it? I can bleep it out.
think of the most Aussie
Craig.
white name. Oh, whiter.
Barry.
Corey.
Whiter. Think tradie.
Tyler.
Oh, kid.
Whiter. Almost there.
Trent.
Almost there.
Oof.
Tyrone. No, that's black.
Not with a T, but almost there.
Brent.
Brenton.
No.
Brenda.
What are you
Brenty.
coughing for?
Banana.
I think it's all the passive smoke in here.
There's none.
What are you talking about? We don't smoke.
It's body odor.
Are you ready?
Not yours. Oh, that's nice. I like that name.
Fuck.
Nah.
Actually,
For
could
a
be a girl.
For
Well,
a
it is a
it's-
girl's name, but it's like one of those names where it's like unisex.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I went
Yeah.
to primary school with him. Actually, he was a fuckhead.
Yeah.
Mladen's unisex, but her name's
was-
Mladenka.
Okay, he wasn't a fuckhead. He was in primary school.
Mladenka.
How was it spelt? Okay, yeah.
No,
What was his last name?
OGH.
Serbian.
His last name was Serbian.
Yeah.
Ashley Serbian.
I bet you it was
No.
Tomic.
It was no. I don't know if I should say his
Drakovic.
last
No,
name.
I'll
he'll
beep
bleep
it.
it. He's got fucking. He's
Ah,
the,
okay.
He's the producer.
I'm the editor.
So
Psych! He's gonna know.
Got him.
you
got
guys
him.
are dogs.
Yes,
you
they
guys
is.
are
Nuts.
absolute
Nah.
dirty
Yes,
stuffies, mate.
Of course
Actually,
I'll bleep it.
what were his parents like? Dad's.
His dad's Serb, mum Aussie.
And where did it go wrong?
The day his dad met his mum, I think.
No,
No,
that,
for you.
not that. For you with fucking.
Oh, he was a pitchka. Like
Yeah.
that means pussy.
Okay.
He
Did you
was-
call him?
Yeah, I did.
Did he catch a mole?
You don't look pussy.
What the fuck was that look?
That
That was a
Hey, if
perfectly
it's funny,
poised
I'll laugh.
Pokemon joke.
If it's funny, I'll laugh. I promise.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well,
You didn't laugh then.
because it wasn't that funny.
Alright, continue. Fuck.
No, you know what? We dated for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
Wow, that's a fucking marriage relationship. These
yeah.
days.
But he was, you know what? Like he just wasn't manly enough, and he made me the man in the relationship.
Oh.
Where I like being feminine. I like being a girl. I like
Yeah.
being feminine. I like a man to do manly things.
So
and-
you've got bad choice skills.
Yeah. No, I've realized that now. Like,
Yeah.
I think
I'm
after that
summarising everything that
relationship,
I'm
100%, after that relationship, after those bad dates and everything, like, I've taken time off, you know, to, like, love myself
You need
and,
a
like,
decade off.
work.
One thing
on
Mum
myself.
taught me: don't bring home a bitch.
Your mum taught you that.
Yeah.
Little
Because I don't care what
Mladen, I wonder
nationality
what to
she
say.
is. Don't bring
Do
me
not
home.
bring home a bitch.
Yeah, because so then that way I learnt quickly on first impressions very quickly to find out what that means.
Yeah.
From what that means.
What
in
is a
woman.
bitch? What is a bitch?
A Karen.
You reckon?
Like along those lines, a
Yeah.
spiteful, someone that's, you know what I mean, that has spite, that's controversial, that is intently going out of a way to create drama with people, that sort of person.
yeah.
Don't bring that home. There's no
Did you ever bring that home?
No. So I learnt quick to see what that means.
So what's the male version of that? Don't bring home a bitch, but what?
Someone who's cocky.
What
I
I'm
reckon.
saying, what I'm getting to is you have to be quick
100%.
in breaking it down. You have to your skill set of figuring that out early needs to.
It's
Yeah,
bizarre,
but then
like,
isn't
'cause
it that patience thing that we were literally talking about before? People aren't patient. Like
It's
you
not
should.
about patience. It's
Yeah.
about knowing, filtering out all the bullshit, getting to the end result quicker, finding out who that person is very, very quick, and then working on that.
What would you say is the best avenue to do that? How do you improve on that?
Maybe, and also there's an instinct as well.
My instinct is shit.
Yeah, maybe your instinct is not great.
Yeah.
So it comes down to instinct too.
you can
Sometimes,
see a doctor for that.
well, it's a viral infection.
Yeah. It's a
Instinct.
Yeah. Or links, either one. So yeah, you need to hone those skills.
You're only 27, yeah.
You're
Like,
young,
You're fucking young.
but
as
time
fuck.
flies, man.
No, is that young though? Because I feel
It
like I
fucking
was
is.
21
You're
yesterday.
I'm telling you now.
It's
The
young.
moment I turn 30,
In the scheme of it, you know, a lot of women will be telling you, sister, fuck it. You don't need any dead weight.
Yeah.
No, but you know what's
but
worse?
you got a biological clock.
100%.
I get all that.
But I'm surrounded by girlfriends that I grew up with, basically being in Australia, who partied with me. We've gone through it all. We've been single together for years, and all of them are settled down now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the dynamic has changed where now I feel that I can't relate to them and they can't relate to me. And I'm distancing myself, not because I want to, but because we actually don't have much to talk about anymore.
It's called
your
growing
views
up.
aren't like,
I know
you're not
it's growing up. I get it. But it's also like when someone has a partner and they're invested in that partner, that's their life. They're getting married. They're worried about other things.
Their life,
What am I worried about? What holiday I'm going to go on?
No, you're aware of
know?
that. That's fantastic. That's okay. That's normal.
But it's tough. It is tough. It's a
because
weird
you're losing
age,
your identity
27.
Because of your friends.
Yeah.
Like your friends are your identity for such a long time.
Yeah.
It's scary, yeah?
Imagine what
imagine
what the dating scene's like in Palestine.
It's
You
explosive.
should be fucking lucky. It's explosive, yeah.
Yeah.
So be grateful.
Imagine edgy dates.
Well,
imagine those
Talk
dates,
about
bro.
a blind date, bro.
You reckon they're quick? Like they do like a dating circuit? You
Probably
know?
they have to. Yeah.
Like fast dating?
They
speed
can't be
dating?
too. They can't spend
Fuck
too
yeah.
much time in the
Speed
building. or else
dating.
they get
Maybe
fucking
do a
bombed.
speed dating thing.
What was your date like last night? She was the bomb.
Speed dating. Try it. Google
Do you
it.
really think my type of guy is going
it's
to
not
be
about
at a
that.
speed
it's about
date?
you. We're working on you. We're not working on about.
You don't go there to find
You're
someone.
not working-
Should we
there
make
to-
this a series?
Yeah, we can. We can.
Like a
do it.
dating
Let me
series,
finish,
I
man.
mean.
I'm on.
Yeah,
I'm on
all right, go.
It's about you. So you have to work. It's figuring out. It's not about. There's a million other guys in the world. There's a billion guys. There's only one Layla. Yeah.
Layla
It's not about
motherfucking
them, it's about
Hoodie.
you. That's how you win the fight.
How do I win the fight?
We'll have to work on it.
Oi, so you're coming here asking someone who's been married for God knows how long. I've been in a relationship for
Only
10
God
years.
knows.
I think you're asking the wrong people.
You get. She's
Or
asking
am
the
I
right
asking
people.
the right people?
Fuck,
Honestly,
she's asking
I
Uncle
think
Mladen, bro.
yeah. Uncle,
I'm-
the pervert uncle,
Yeah.
Mladen.
Perv uncle.
Yeah.
Who likes to wear
I never
sunnies,
looked at
so-
you.
That's the one that like
so no one
hugs
can
you.
see who
That's
where
the
he's
one.
How long did I hug you for?
Wait, that's the one that
Don't
hugs you,
fucking
but then
start
like
shit.
low key
My
taps
wife
you on the
knows
butt.
this.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Lick
Just a
shit.
little in the ear.
Bit of a tongue slip.
sniff.
You smell so good.
I
I
used
was
to do that
wondering
when
what
I was in
perfume
high
you'd be
school.
wearing today. What is it?
Dolce and Gabbana.
DNG is
DNG.
Anyway,
Mine's Mary Jane.
essence of
Straight off.
big
It's
man.
nature, bro.
Essence of Mary Jane.
Essence of marijuana. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, bro.
That's all right. So once again, go to speed dating. Google it. See if you can find one of those events, because then it will be one Layla amongst other opportunities. But then it gives you an opportunity to judge people quickly and get to a conclusion quicker.
We're not in 1989.
But you
though.
have to. But why are you going to waste your time?
We're not there though. We're not there.
All right.
We're in a
We're in
different.
2024.
But
You know what you
people
need
are
to do?
doing that sort of stuff. I'm
You need to-
guaranteed you can find it online.
Fucking
My age?
Sign up to maps.
Doesn't matter your
Normal
age.
guys my age.
But
Do you
bro,
reckon they're succumbing
sign
to
up
this?
to
Do you
maps.
reckon
But
they're
obviously you're
sitting?
doing the wrong thing. What's normal guys? These normal guys aren't working for you. You've fucking done the wrong. You're asking me for. I'm giving you a suggestion. Try it. Put yourself in a completely different environment where you
Married at
least
first
expect-
sight.
Where you least expect to find the person that you're looking for.
I actually
You're
had
gonna
the
find
option
someone
to
that
go.
you're not looking for.
You should do
Try
it.
that.
Fuck.
I said no. I don't know. I don't want to like ruin my life because I've done a lot of dumb shit in my youth that I feel like they would bring up on like social media.
Who cares?
Of like
Who cares,
me,
bro? I've done dumb
particularly
shit.
like on this podcast or
We're
something
gonna-
like
Right.
that.
No,
Let's have
for real, like who cares what they bring up about your past?
What could you possibly have to hide?
I've been very racist.
That's okay. I'm like that too. Have you seen me on the Greek forums? What I fucking have to say about shit? I'm not racist. I just tell the truth. People can't handle it.
Yeah.
Is that-
How have you been? What's the most racist thing you've ever said?
Like, we've all been racist in our life.
Well, speak for
like
yourself,
when the king of racism.
Oh, fucking Mexican Jesus, bro. I'm not even Mexican, people.
But I think, you know, when you're younger, you say dumb shit. You go along with the norm, the crowd. Well, you know.
All right. So you're a victim of being a follower, yeah?
Yeah,
Was
influence.
this on social media?
Yeah,
So there's evidence of it.
probably.
You can go to your profile and delete your history.
Yeah, no, that's still there, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's
still
not.
There's a print online, yeah.
Ah, fuck off. Who's going to be smart enough to look for a print just because she's been on a
Bro, I can look
podcast?
for a print.
Go look for it. Bring it up
Okay.
and let's go let's do a documentary on it and
Okay.
expose Layla for what she is.
All right, let's do it. And then we'll send it into
Fucking
World
racist
Star. Yeah.
What do you think I would actually be exposed for? Like, if I was to be on the news for something, you guys have known me for years now. Flashing.
Nah. Fucking,
know.
you'd be the
I'm
first. You'd be the first woman to go over and join ISIS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Are you going to be wearing like a ninja outfit?
Hijabi and all.
Yeah.
Hijabi and all. But the 270 is for sure.
270
For
is
speed.
standard. They're staple.
For speed. Yeah.
For speed.
For speed.
To run.
Yeah.
When she's running.
What are you running from?
I'm
No,
running
she's running
towards.
Towards what?
Battle, bro.
Battle. Oh, she is gangster. Yeah.
Yeah. She's in ISIS.
All right, are we cutting it?
Yeah, bro. There
Let's
it is.
cut it.